What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video where I've got all the news you need from this week and rolling into the next. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let's get straight into it. First of all, a huge congratulations to PC players who have cracked the 1,000,000 keys. They are still going, although there are no further rewards. They have cracked, oh, it just went up even then. They've cracked 1,000,000 keys, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, good news for these kind of challenge community events, as next time 1,000,000 seems to be no problem at all. With a huge 2 weeks still left to go, I think all three platforms would have been absolutely fine with the original 1,000,000 goal. I believe PlayStation is in the 900Ks and Xbox is in the late 600Ks. So I think with another 2 weeks left to go, it's highly likely that all three platforms will crack 1,000,000. So yeah, pretty crazy. But yeah, good to see so much life in the old game yet. There's not a lot of news coming out to the Division this week as they are on majority holiday. We've got the Japanese event coming up in just a couple of weeks on the 11th and the 12th. On the 12th, they've got a Division 2 segment. I did a video about it, translating the whole advertisement. I've been lucky enough for somebody to reach out to me who's actually going to the event. So hopefully we'll get all of the inside track on exactly what's going on very quickly. I'm really looking forward to it, especially the fact that it said there's going to be a playable game mode with early access. So be sure to keep tuned to the channel, hit that subscribe button, bell and all that stuff if you've not already, for all that latest and greatest information. If we take a quick look at the event timeline, if you like Countdown, hopefully you've been bashing it for the last couple of days because it is double Countdown points right now. And it's actually a pretty good one to do because if you go over to the Countdown vendor, obviously every week these three items do change, but it does give you the ability to buy exotic caches, and that tends to be what I use it for pretty exclusively, to be honest, because we can pick up season caches, optimization caches and name caches from a lot of other places. It always tends to be when I need an exotic of some kind for one of my other characters or something like that. This is where I'll dip into the pool of points that I have. So yeah, pretty good for getting them exotics, but by all means use the points for whatever you need. Maybe for items like this. I'm going to kind of try and get some done today. I've spent most of my day farming keys. As you can see, I've got a whole 303 to kind of go through at some point. That's going to take me hours. But that is what is on right now. But it's only on until the end of today, because then starting in 19 hours and 48 minutes, we've got Proficiency XP event coming up, and that is, I don't know if I've got a new piece of gear that I'm not quite proficient in, but we'll just run over to the bench in the base of operations just so I can show you that. And you probably already know what it is, but it's just maybe for newer players if you do not. What you'll see is when you're using gear for the first time, every now and again a proficiency rank will pop up, which is to do with your expertise. You can see here I'm not quite proficient because since they since they capped expertise, I stopped making things proficient. I'm not that OCD. But you can see here with the Achilles here, I've never, it looks like I've used it once, maybe for a quick test, but I'm not proficient in it. If I had this equipped while playing the game, my proficiency would go up and up and up and up and up. And therefore, when it gets to the cap, you'll see your expertise level slowly move up at the same time as well. That's how you grind expertise up. Same here with the bittersweet. Although I have used it in testing, I've not actually used it anywhere where I'll get XP. Because it very much is a healer type gun. But yeah, that's going to be good over the next couple of days. Maybe put some gear on that you don't usually use, and you will be able to grind that up. It's not particularly an exciting event. It's one that I'll give or take, but I understand very much so how this could be better for newer players. Then we've got nothing all the way till the 6th of January, a whole week away, and Hollywood is on its way. We've got Deadeye Overdrive making a comeback on the 9th, Conflict on the 13th, Ammo Surge on the 16th, Dark Zone XP on the 20th, Golden Bullet on the 20th, and then stay tuned for something else on the 27th. Now, it does kind of make me wonder if something else is going to go on kind of mid-season here, if we're going to get some kind of update and the track will change. That often does happen, but yeah, we'll guess we will see. Let's have a quick look on my X page. This is where I post most of my information before it comes out here. But if we do scroll down a little bit, here is the video I was talking about, FPS Day. So if you want to check this video out, you can. And it's where I kind of go over all of the translations that I got for this poster here, which shows an exclusive skin for the people attending the event, a Tommy hoodie and a Division backpack, but also pictures of Dario and Yannick who are actually traveling out to the event, which makes me feel like it is a bigger deal than, yeah, that's certainly a big deal, essentially, is what I'm trying to get at. Not much else has changed, though, as far as any kind of issues and investigating and things like that. The team have been on holiday. There's still UI issues with the Christmas event and things like that. 2 weeks to go. They're probably not going to get fixed. As long as everybody can get the rewards, that's probably kind of it. So make sure you head over to the Seasons vendor if you've not on any of your Spur characters or anything like that, or maybe you've not played over the Christmas period. You have to have one key to get yourself the uniform. If you've not got it, now that the community has unlocked it, be sure to use that one key here to unlock it. And then everything else, there is absolutely no point kind of donating any more keys. I don't know why, you know, people are obviously just doing it to get their arm patches now, and that's why it's still going up. But yeah, make sure you spam the gear caches, get yourself the Ouroboros, get yourself an Eagle Bearer, even better, get yourself a Regulus. They all are available in this gear cache. But that's going to be it. I told you it was not a great week for news, but kind of expected with it being the holidays. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for all your love and support. Have yourselves a wonderful Christmas Eve and 2026 start, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, agents.